son has a daily journal that he has to fill out. He does it every morning and every night. And I ask him prompts. What made you happy? What challenged you? What were you grateful for? What do you want to do differently? I ask him these different prompts. One to set intentions for the day, but mostly to recall that day. He has a morning one where I have him set intentions, talk about how he's feeling that day, that morning. And then I have an evening one, which is the more important one. I have him recall the day, reflect back on the day, ask him questions like, what made you happy? What challenged you? What do you want to do differently? What did you learn? These kind of things. One reason I do that is because he has problems focusing during the day. He has problems recalling the day because he doesn't pay attention to anything. So I'm doing this to try to help him be more present and pay more attention to what's going on during the day. But I also do it to challenge him. So it's always been a major challenge. With me the other night, after talking to my fiance, he was telling her that it's really difficult. So she was like, well, I'll talk to your dad and see what he says. So he came to me and he was like, yeah, it's really difficult. I'm like, is this? So what's difficult about it? He goes, well, you're writing everything out, remembering the stuff and things like that. And I'm like, so it's difficult, right? He goes, yeah. I said, good. He said, why it's difficult, son? I said, because one, you need to do difficult stuff every day. You need to get outside of your comfort level. Not doing this stuff or having to do it and seeing that it's difficult and then not doing it because it's difficult, that would be going towards your comfort zone. That would be getting out of something that's discomforting, going towards something that's comfortable. So you need this discomfort zone. Stay out of your comfort zone. I said, but look at this, son. I said, it's only difficult because you in your mind are saying that it's difficult. I said, when you have something that's easy, I said, what's your thought in your head? And he was like, well, I don't know, because he doesn't pay any attention to anything. He has his own thoughts. He's not aware of anything. I tell him, I said, well, when you're doing something that's easy, you're thinking in your head, oh, this is easy, no problem, right? I can do this, no problem. He goes, I said, well, it's easy because you're telling yourself that it's easy. And then he stops and looks at me like, I said, we have the ability to create our reality. And he was looking at me like, what? I said, our inner dialogue, our self-talk, what we tell ourselves in our head is what makes our life real. It's what makes everything that we do and see and feel real. I said, so whatever that little voice, whatever you're thinking in your head, whatever that little voice is talking, that's what your reality will be. I said, so if you think that, hey, this is difficult, I said, son, it's going to be difficult. I said, difficult is only the perception in your mind. Difficult is only the perception in your mind, only how you perceive it. And he said, so when you take something that you think is kind of difficult and you say, oh, shoot, this is challenging, but let me find a way to make it fun, to make it easy, to make it so I can learn and enjoy it. And that's what he ended up doing. He comes to me, he was so proud. He comes to me like, Dad, guess what? I made a game out of it. He goes, I got him a Godzilla notebook. He was like, he was pretending Godzilla was trying to eat my words I was writing. And he goes, I had to write the words out, but I also had to write them neatly and nicely. Because I know you like that. He goes, so if I didn't write them nice, like Godzilla would eat them. But if I didn't keep working and work fast enough, he was like, Godzilla would come and eat my words, and I have to start over. I was like, that's pretty dope, kid. And so he was hella proud about that. But I also went and told him, I said, can your Nana and Papa come up to me and they say, hey, it's kind of difficult for Nolan. And I'm like, well, it's just his journal. All he has to do is remember what he did that day. What is he grateful for? But he does the same thing every day else. The same thing happen every day. Does the exact same thing take place every single solitary day? You're like, well, no. I'm like, there's something that he can find every day. And so I said, it's not too difficult for him. I told Nolan, I said, when they come up and say that this is too difficult for you know what they're saying? He was like, no. I said, they're saying that you're not smart enough and you're not capable enough to do this simple task. I said, they're not saying that on purpose. They're not saying it to be mean. I said, they're saying it to try to protect you and to try to help you. I said, but that does not protect you. That hurts you. I said, they are telling you that they don't think you're capable of doing this. And I said, you need to look at them and say, no, it might be challenging, but I could do it. I'm able to do this. And now we do that with everything. We do that with so many things. We do that with our friends. And this is what pisses me off the most. We tell our friends, oh, well, do what you can. You're doing, just do what you can. Oh, you tried. That's you telling your friends that they're not able to fucking do what it is they're trying to do. They're not capable of being fucking better. And I refuse to do that. I tell my fiance that. I said, I will never, ever fucking tell you, well, at least you try. Well, at least I said, well, fucking try again, because I know you can do it. I said, I will never, ever put you down to a level under what I think you're capable of. And no one else should do that, and you shouldn't let anybody do that for you either. That shit pisses me off. If anyone ever come up to me and say that to me, I would be fucking pissed because I know when I'm fucking capable. I feel like, well, at least you try. Well, I'm gonna fucking try again. I didn't fucking try. Obviously, I didn't fucking try hard enough. So I know if I wasn't capable of doing it, I wouldn't have fucking thought it in my head. If it wasn't possible, the thought wouldn't have came into my head. So I know I could fucking do it. And so anytime you think something is fucking difficult, that's just your perception of what it is. And you're fucking making it difficult, but you're thinking in your head that it's difficult. You're allowing that thought to be in there. And all we have to do is change that fucking thought to, this is challenging, I can do this, this is challenging, but I'm gonna figure this out.